You can spend billions of dollars and decades of research developing a medical breakthrough, but actually bringing it to patients requires clearing an equally difficult hurdle, getting legal permission to sell it. For a long time, the global regulatory landscape was completely fractured. Before 1989, if you wanted to launch a new drug in the United States, Europe, and Japan, you had to reformat your entire application to meet 3 wildly different, hyper-specific sets of rules. This meant duplicating millions of data points, from lab results to manufacturing specs, and manually reorganizing them into separate, towering stacks of paper. A single drug submission could easily fill a tractor-trailer with binders. Because pharmaceutical companies were forced to spend immense resources simply rearranging the same data, therapies that could treat severe illnesses sat in administrative limbo, delayed by months or even years over formatting logistics. To clear this bottleneck, regulators from the world's largest markets formed the International Council for Harmonization, the ICH. Their mandate was to eliminate this massive redundancy. Their solution was the Common Technical Document, or CTD. Instead of every country demanding a bespoke layout, the CTD provided a single universal blueprint for organizing every drug application on the planet. By introducing a shared structural language, they effectively merged a fractured collection of isolated regional bureaucracies into one streamlined global submission framework. The CTD logic relies on a core plus annex philosophy, which separates the heavy science from the local legal paperwork. The vast majority of an application's evidence lives in the global core, making up modules 2 through 5. Inside, Module 3 holds strict chemistry, manufacturing, and quality controls, while Module 4 contains non-clinical laboratory and toxicology tests. At the very base is Module 5. This is the largest section by far, housing the massive datasets from human clinical trials proving the drug is safe and effective. Because these 4 scientific modules are completely harmonized, a company only has to write and organize this dense data exactly once. They know it will be accepted by major health authorities worldwide. But at the very top of the pyramid sits Module 1. This contains regional administrative information, and it is intentionally left unharmonized. Module 1 functions as a plug-and-play adapter. It holds the unique legal forms, prescribing labels, and patent certifications specific to individual countries. By isolating the local paperwork from the global science, this modular design allows sponsors to run a true write once, submit anywhere strategy, crossing borders without rewriting the core evidence. The CTD established a consistent organizational structure, but the physical delivery of those documents remained a limitation until the creation of the Electronic Common Technical Document, the eCTD. The eCTD replaces physical pages with an XML backbone. This acts as a machine-readable index, seamlessly connecting tens of thousands of individual PDF files into a single navigable digital directory. Curious, this becomes critical over the lifespan of a medication. If a company improves a single manufacturing step years after the drug is approved, they have to update their regulatory dossier. Instead of reprinting and reshipping thousands of pages, the XML structure allows publishers to digitally isolate and replace a single specific PDF, known as a leaf, leaving the rest of the application completely intact. This digital architecture transitioned drug dossiers from static mountains of paper into organized directories that are searchable, fully cross-linked, and simpler to update over time. The standardized organization benefits the pharmaceutical companies, but it offers a specific advantage to the government scientists responsible for the review. Because the architecture is completely predictable, a reviewer looking for a specific toxicology report or a clinical data point knows exactly which digital folder to open, bypassing hours of searching through unstandardized formats. This strict digital uniformity also opens the door to international work sharing. Regulatory agencies across different continents can now easily reference, discuss, and analyze the exact same files simultaneously. Removing that navigational friction means reviewers spend less time managing files and more time evaluating the science, compressing the timeline for assessing a drug's safety and efficacy. Today, this standard is universally dominant. Over 94% of all submissions to the US FDA currently utilize the eCTD framework, and it's expanding. Emerging markets across the Middle East, Asia, and Latin America are rapidly adopting the eCTD standard to integrate their healthcare systems into the global medical pipeline. We've moved from staging fleets of delivery trucks to transmit a single application to instantly pushing globally standardized XML packages over secure digital gateways. Ultimately, this highly structured, invisible bureaucratic efficiency does something deeply tangible. It helps push life-saving therapies across the regulatory finish line, reaching the patients who need them years faster.